Hey YouTube, how are you? I have the what's it called? Anyway, I have my lapel mic on because it's a bit windy. And here we are, the end of 2018. And I usually do a video looking back over the year and talk about my 5 most popular videos of the year. And it turns out I didn't make that many videos this year, but I made 12, so I was pretty happy with that. 12 videos. That's one a month, so that's not too bad. So shall we do it? My 5 most popular videos for 2018 were: number 5. Now this one has a really long title. It's called A Shift, Sacrifice, Meaningful, Not Expedient. This video was about a realization that I had. Can you see me there? There we go. A realization that I had about halfway through the year about how I've had to sacrifice certain elements of my life and career for other elements of my life. And it was prompted by something I heard on a Jordan B. Peterson video, I think, or a podcast, one of those. I can't remember exactly what I was saying. I have a gist of what where my mind was at the time, but you can go ahead and check it out. Right. Oh, that's a nice breeze. Going down from 5 to number 4, my 4th most popular video was how to pronounce Zhang. So this is a Chinese pronunciation video. And yeah, I've experimented a bit this year, so I haven't done all language videos as I have in the past. There's usually a yoga video or a video on a slightly different topic, so that's always fun. Oh, and I watched a Sarah Dietschy video the other day. I'll link it below, and she talks about when you make videos on YouTube to do one for you and one for them. So if you're always making videos to please your audience, that can get a bit boring, or just what you think your audience needs. So she has this strategy of doing a video for her that she's interested in, that is fun for her to make, and then a video which is instructive or helpful for her audience. So I think I've kind of gone along with that philosophy this year, even though I didn't know about it when I was making the videos. So yeah, so this video, how to pronounce Zhang, I think I heard a journalist mispronouncing the last name Zhang, I think for a tennis player. And so I thought there's going to be a lot of famous Chinese people or people in the news from China, and people are going to be saying the name Zhang because it's really popular. So there we go, how to pronounce Zhang. That came in at number 4. Interestingly, last year my 5 most popular videos were all pronunciation videos, so it's nice that there's a bit of you were interested in not just my pronunciation videos this year. Number 3 was how I met my Chinese husband. I find storytelling is always a good thing to do on YouTube, so people are often curious about how I met my Chinese husband. So I met him in China, and I made a video of the whole story, so you can go check that one out. I'll insert a little bit of the clip. In my late 20s, when I was looking for a man to be my husband, and I honestly I hadn't found an Australian man who was ready to kind of be my husband, so I ended up finding a Chinese husband. So that was number 3. Number 2 was, 2 was a really spontaneous video. We were having a holiday in New Zealand, in the South Island of New Zealand, and before we went, we tried to look up what it would be like inside the camper van we were going to hire, and we couldn't find one. We couldn't find a video. So at the end of our trip, I made a video inside the camper van. So if you're hiring a 6-berth Brits camper van in the South Island of New Zealand, you'll know what it's like inside before you go. So go and have a look at that one. Here, I'll put a bit of that clip in here too. Also, I forgot to mention, it comes with heating. So this is the heating, and that uses diesel fuel. Okay, and the final video, the number 1 for 2018 with a current total of 332 views, was how to pronounce Fan Bingbing. So Fan Bingbing is a famous actress from China, and I know she made a film in Australia a few years ago because I met a guy who was working on the production crew in the Gold Coast, and she was the leading Chinese actress. So her name's Fan Bingbing, and I've heard it being pronounced Fan Bingbing. She's been in the news a lot this year, so I thought that would be a useful one, and it turns out that quite a few people have searched for how to pronounce Fan Bingbing, it seems. So that's the pronunciation video, the second one from the top 5. So I want to say thank you for watching this year. Thanks for coming along on my YouTube adventure. 2018 has been a good year for me. I hope it's been a good year for you. And I love it when you comment on my videos, and if you haven't subscribed already, I'd love you to subscribe. So what are my plans for 2019? I'm going to keep making videos for you. First of all, I'm hosting my annual yoga retreat again, so I'm looking forward to that. So this year I held it in February at the Rainforest in Springbrook, which is behind the Gold Coast, and I'm doing it again next year in February. So wish me luck. It was a great success last year, so I'm sure it'll be another success this year. I will be continuing on my studies in psychology, which I just started this year, and I'm going to be doing some traveling. Middle of the year is another China trip, so I should be able to do some China vlogs June, July next year. And also, this is the year that I will find myself a permanent part-time job to fund all of the frivolity and fun and games that I do in my life. And as always, I'll be teaching my Saturday morning yoga class every Saturday in Brisbane. So if you're in Brisbane and you want to come along, let me know and I'll give you the details. So I'm thinking about mixing it up next year with my yoga class. I haven't had that many people coming to my yoga class, so I've decided to for the first half of the year, I think I'm going to make my yoga class child friendly, so that as like a point of difference, people can bring their kids along if they have kids and they want to go to yoga but they can't because they've got kids. So I thought we could make it kid friendly. And then in the second half of the year, I'm going to do I'm going to make my yoga class a predominantly dance class. So I love doing dance in my yoga classes, and some people get a bit put off, but I thought if I'm up front and say it's going to be dance plus yoga or yoga plus dance, then I might attract some of my dancers to my class. So we will keep trying, people, and we will keep mixing it up, and we will see how it will all work out. Okay, keep trying, guys. All right, that's it for me. I keep adding on. All right, I wish you and your family a very happy new year, and I will see you all soon. Okay, bye guys.